Hi, Jamie from Jamie Ross Fitness. Today we're going to talk about three-dimensional breathing. I've gotten some questions asking to clarify how the technique is actually done. Many of us in our long haul journey have been doing some type of breathing program, and I find those breathing programs talk about the timing of the breathing and how you should breathe, but it really doesn't talk too much about the technique. They might bring up belly breathing, or they might bring up uh, pushing your diaphragm down. But I think we could take it a step further than that, because the lungs are meant to, instead of just coming out, they're meant to fully expand in all directions and come back together. So that's where I'm talking about three-dimensional breathing. This is going to be a quick one, but I want you to find yourself a comfortable place, either lying down, sitting on the couch. My favorite is actually lying down on the floor and putting my legs up on the couch so I have it 90 degrees at my hips and my knees. I do that a lot when I want to meditate. But for purposes of this, I'm going to stay seated so I can show you everything that I'm talking about. So find your comfortable space now, and all we're going to do is breathe. So get your body in your proper alignment. We go through a lot of this in my other videos. If you're laying down with your feet up on the couch, your body's probably pretty much already in proper alignment. You might just want to push your low rib cage down into the floor ever so gently. Otherwise, if you're seated up, grab a hold of that rib cage with your thumbs in the back and lift yourself up nice and tall. And then gently push those ribs into your thumbs. You'll feel your abs engaged a little bit. And bring your body tall. So right now the rib cage is stacked over top of the hips. I want you to pull your shoulders away from your ears, pull your ears back over your shoulders. That's it. Now from here, I want you to imagine that your body's a cylinder from your shoulders all the way down to your pelvis. And every time you inhale through your nose, that air is going to move vertically all the way up to your shoulders and all the way down to your pelvis. Exhale gently through your nose out. So inhale, fill up that space. Gently exhale through your nose, keeping it longer than the inhale, close it down. So the diaphragm is actually moving down. You might feel some pressure down at the bottom of your pelvis and even all the way up to your collarbone. Down. Two more just like that. Last one. Now I want you to change that. And instead of going up and down, I want you to feel your body expanding from side to side every time you breathe. So from your shoulder down to your hip. Inhale, imagine your body expanding out. Feel that breath expanding out. Slowly bring it back in. Do it again. Inhale gently through the nose. Expand the sides of the body as if that air is trying to get out through either side. Two more. Nice and gentle, nice and easy, nice and slow. Last one. Good. Now we're going to add one more element, and it's the front and the back of the body. So when you inhale from your shoulders to your pelvis, inhale, front and the back of the body are expanding, coming back. If you're on the floor, you might feel your body almost lifting off the floor a little bit as you push that breath in both directions, front and back. If you feel a little lightheaded at all, or you're feeling like you're getting out of breath, you might want to make your breathing a little bit faster and not so deep, especially as we're all recovering, and especially if you're new to recovering what's going on here. You're still breathing a little bit faster. Okay, so now we did vertically, horizontally from the side, and back and forth. Now we're going to try to put all three of those together. So every time you inhale, I want that air to go up and down, side to side, and front to back. Imagine your entire lungs and rib cage, expanding and coming down. So let's try that now. Inhale, everything opens, and gently exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Let that whole cylinder expand, and exhale. Now, if you need another visual, this is when I like to add in, you have a ring around your chest, a ring around your midsection, and a ring around your hips. Every time you inhale, all sides of your body are going to touch that ring. So inhale and exhale. 2 more of those. Exhale. Last one. Very good. So that is 3-dimensional breathing. When you get into doing that, sometimes you'll feel muscles in your body start to stretch because they're muscles that should be working when you breathe that way, but in habits over time, we've gone out of it. So keep on trying to practice that breathing 3-dimensionally. You're sitting in the car at the light, or if you're just sitting watching TV, if you're laying in bed at night having a hard time falling asleep, or for all of us that have insomnia, if you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning for the next 3 hours, sometimes going back to that 3-dimensional breathing nice and slowly through the nose with an extra long exhale coming out of the nose is enough to calm the body down and put you back to sleep. So I hope you're all feeling well and keep practicing that 3-dimensional breathing, and I'll see you next time.